Hey guys, it's Jess, and I am trying to decide if I'm going to enter the My Favorite Things Card Design Superstar Challenge. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The Card Design Superstar Challenge. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Anyway, so My Favorite Things has this contest every year where they want you to try to make really cool card designs and hopefully win their contest. Sorry, I'm just adjusting the camera here, hoping to get the lines a little bit less crooked, but I don't know that we're going to win that battle. Anyhow, hi Heidi, hi Lisa, hi Georgia. So I'm trying to decide if I should enter the My Favorite Things Card Design Superstar Contest. I have entered before and I did not win. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do it again this year. They have 3 different categories. So, hi B. The categories are clean and simple, what's it called? Clean and simple genius, coloring virtuoso, and then innovation master. So the clean and simple obviously is to make a clean and simple card. The coloring virtuoso is to show off your coloring skills. And then the innovation master is like making a cool card design with some sort of like fancy interactive element to it. Interactive cards are not really my thing. I do like interactive cards, but I'm not super good at making them. So that probably won't be something that I do this time. But clean and simple, maybe, and coloring virtuoso, I don't really think I'm that great of a colorist, but I do enjoy coloring. So I'm thinking if I do, I don't know, maybe I'll do that. But I would need to pick, you should do the coloring card. Oh, Georgia, thank you. Okay, so if I go ahead and do it, as in enter the contest, I have all of my favorite things stuff here. Well, I have, this is all my 4x6 stamp sets, and then I've got all my big stamp sets down on the ground next to me. Hey, Connie. So I'm trying to think of like what will be the best sort of card to do. Last time I think I used this guy and I did like a coloring scene with the little Viking or giant Viking, depending on how you look at it. So I've done a card with this one before where we did the sleeping scene. That was fun. I always love these little Birdie Brown characters, so those are definitely good on my list. So cute. They're just so cute. This little guy is absolutely adorable. I do have their interactive stamp set, so if I decide to do that, that's an option. A lot of these smaller ones are sentiments. Then I do have my little, my sweet little girl that I got whenever that was this summer. So I love her. I could maybe try to turn her into a Christmas card somehow. I don't know. Love these cute little cats. I'm trying to think of like what is going to be the best as far as getting me coloring, because you're obviously supposed to show off your coloring skills. So I have those ones, and then let's see. My favorite things. Yeah, My Favorite Things is one of the stamp companies that I have the most stuff of. Like, holy cow. I didn't even realize I had this much. eBay. Okay, so these are all of the larger stamp sets I have by them. Okay, these ones are probably going to be my better bet for coloring, maybe. So I have this little Yeti set. So cute. Sentiments, florals. I love this set, like super love. Oh, the lighting is getting all weird again. You guys, why does this happen? I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's like trying to focus. Sorry, I have the hiccups. Maybe it's trying to focus on stuff that's like too close to the camera or something. I don't know. I have this little fall set. The glare is not very good right now. Man. Anyhow, the cute little girl sitting on top of the pumpkin. Some cute little fall stuff with that one, probably. I have this cute one for Halloween, which has the little, I don't know, creepy kind of characters. What else do I have? Of course, I've got the dragons. Maybe I could try to combine some different, see, I've got the little mermaids that I haven't used yet. Love those. And then, of course, there's these mermaids, too. Obviously, I like mermaids. Then we've got all my favorite our story, which, like, all my favorite stories include you. I always love these. Such a cute set. This cute little girl in the rain, which I love. Oh, your all-time favorite set is the dragons. I really like the dragons, too. They're so sweet. And they're so good for baby cards. This little soup guy, he's really cute. I was kind of thinking, like, maybe I would try to do some sort of thing where I needed to draw a fence, because I actually really enjoyed doing that for that Simon Hurley card that I made that one time. And then I've got my superhero too. Hey Kim, oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't seen you in a million years. Where you been all my life? But yeah, I don't know. I think I like the Supergirl set. It's called Your Super. Anyway, she's super cute. We made a card with her once, actually. That was fun. Okay, so I'm not really feeling any closer to knowing what I should do than when I first started looking through the stamp sets. I kind of just had an idea of, like, okay, hold on. I have Yetis and I have dragons. Hold on one second. I have Yetis and dragons. Here they are. All right, Yetis and dragons. And then, okay, I don't know why, but I'm going to tell you guys what my kind of like idea is, so that you kind of know where I'm going with this, and maybe we can make it work. So I just had this idea kind of come into my head. And the idea is that, like, it would be little scenes. I'm wasting this cardstock by drawing on an M pen, but that's okay. All right, so then this one would be maybe like, like this. Okay, and then maybe like this. Okay, so I had this idea. Yes, like block scenes, and I could do the entire thing. I don't know how I'm going to do this because I don't know how it's going to fit on here. Maybe I have to do less spaces or something. But like up here would be one scene, down here would be another one, then here, and they would all be their own individual like scene type things. And it would all be colored, but I don't really know how to pull that off. I haven't gotten any farther than that, other than just like that idea came to my head, and that's all I've got. All right, so if we were going to do that, when I first pulled these out, I was kind of thinking like, oh, these are mythical creatures, so I could add the mermaids maybe. Let's see, I have two different sets. These ones are smaller, so it might be easier to add them, although she is sitting down, so that could be good. Do I have, okay, what are these sentiments? Let's see. You make my life magical. That could work for all three of these, or all of these, I think. I think that could be really cool. Okay, so we've got Yetis. I think this is gonna work. I don't know. Maybe this will work. All right, so, okay, let me do this with pencil. Maybe, if I have a pencil. I don't know that I do. Well, I think that my pencil has been stolen and taken downstairs. Hi, Di. Oh, maybe one that matches each season. That's interesting. That's kind of a cool idea. I don't know if I will be able to pull that off. Because you're only allowed to use My Favorite Things stuff. I do like that idea. That seems cool. Oh, look. We made this during a gel plate session once. I totally forgot that I had that, but that is supposed to be for a background for a mermaid card. It's a long card. That's cool. I forgot. That's so cool. I missed this. I really like that. Well. That's pretty neat. All right, Yeti for winter, mermaid for summer. Then we've got the dragons. Oh my gosh, you guys. I wish, hold on. I just had a really cool idea and I have no idea. Hold on. Does this have a tree? Oh, okay, it could still work. My idea for fall was, what if we have the dragon blowing the leaf off of a tree or something? That could be cute. Like the little dragons just like blowing a leaf off a tree. That could be really cute. Okay. Oh, the Yeti has a tree? Oh, he does, but it's kind of like a winter tree. I don't think that would work the same way. Yeah, making those crispy fall leaves. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I love that. How in the world are we gonna pull this off? I'm feeling stressed already. Okay, I'm trying to find a pencil, but I just don't have one. Let me check one last place where it might be. No, not there. Hold on 1 second. Possibly this one. No pencils. Blast. Okay. Yeah, maybe a colored pencil. Yeah, good thought. Hold on. I do have colored pencils, and I have a really light one. That might work. It's not particularly fine point, but do I have any My Favorite Things dies that have trees or leaves? Possibly. I'm not sure. This one doesn't have any dies. I mostly just have coordinating sets, to be honest. Hey, Belinda. We're having like a mad scientist craft session right now. Okay, so this one I kind of did. See, now I'm going to be annoyed that I can't do it the same. All right, let's try this. Let's try. How am I going to do this? Oh. Okay. I don't think that really helps me at all. I was just trying to figure out how to like get it the same as it was before. Let me move these out of the frame and see if my lighting improves any. I'm really bothered. But did it lighten up just now? I think I can't have anything sitting on my desk. Did you guys notice that it got brighter? I think I can't have anything white. Like my stamp sets that were there. I think it was making the lighting go wonky. All right, so I guess it doesn't have to be exactly like how I did it before, just similar. Okay, so there's that. Oh, that's much smaller. Let's try again. Oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. I have an idea. I am just going to slice this apart and use it to like stencil basically, because then it'll at least be mostly accurate. And then maybe I can even use these for masks. That could be cool. Okay. You should see what sets you want before deciding on the sizes. I mean, that's fair. All right, what are we doing for spring? I don't think we have a decision for spring yet. Okay. Heidi, what would I do without you? I would be lost without you. That doesn't go here. What have I done? Now I don't even know which direction it goes. Was it like this? You guys, I am the worst. Alright, I think this one goes up here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this would be spring, theoretically. Summer. Hey, Tanisha. Fall. And although I might have to flip this because the dragon that is blowing or looks like it could be blowing fire, I mean, maybe this one, maybe I just do it with the little one, is facing the other direction. So, you don't think what's true? Heidi, I don't know. I missed something. I've already like gone and forgotten whatever we were talking about before. So, yeah, use the little guy. I think he'll be sized better. Okay, so this is just to kind of help me figure out what we've got for right now. I can always change it and maybe flip it the other direction. But hopefully that helps. Yeah, brain fart. I don't know. What were we talking about? I don't even know. Which sets do you want to see? The ones I'm currently using? Like the ones we've already picked out? Like the dragon, the fall set for some of the leaves maybe. The mermaids, which I think I'll probably use her over here in the summer. Oh, the other sets. Okay, well that's going to take a minute. Hold on. Okay, those are sentiments. I'm going to only pull out the ones that are not sentiments. Hold on. Okay, I have chemists, which that doesn't really match with our mythical creatures type thing that we have going on here. Although I do love those. We do have Halloween, which could have been fall. Oh, the light. Oh, yeah. Well, if I just set it over here, I think that's when the light dimmed. Yep, there it goes. It's because the light is shining right on this, and then it just, like, gets dark. That's so weird. I mean, it makes sense. Okay. Sorry. I do need a set for spring. I need a spring something. What can I use for spring, you guys? Oh, but it's not a mythical creature. I don't know. I have spring, but it's not like mythical. It's not like a... I don't know. This is so close to working. It's so close. What are we going to do for spring? Rats. I know. I'm so close. I mean, she's a superhero. That might be, maybe. But, like, I don't really know how that has to do with spring. Like, she's a superhero, and that's cool. But, like, I don't really know how I would make that spring-like. Alright, we'll come back to that. Okay, so that's the big ones. Then the small ones, let's see, I do have cats. I have sheep. I have this little farmer chick. She's cute. I have like puppies and kittens times 2. I have this little puddle jumper guy who's so cute. Oh, okay, so Belinda, sorry. My idea was that I'm gonna make this one card, and it's all gonna be colored, but it's gonna be split scenes by season. So each of these little pieces will be a different scene, and they'll all just be separated by where they're stitched together, basically. And so I was gonna do like, summer was the mermaids. Fall, I was gonna have the little dragon like blowing the leaf off the tree. And then winter was the Yeti. So it was all mythical creatures. Like, and then the sentiment was gonna be you make life magical. And then we're gonna try to find something that's like all year round or something all through the year. Yes, they do have to be my favorite thing stamps. Yes. So it's for their card design superstar contest. Was trying to debate whether or not I was gonna enter. And I don't know. I think that this would, if I could pull this off, this would be so cool. But I don't know. I mean, you're right about the black cats. We could do Halloween. And then, but what would we do for spring with the dragons? But I mean, black cats aren't really like mythical creatures. You guys, I'm like one stamp set short from making this happen. Young animals come in the spring. The mythical sets do have babies. That's true. Okay. Hold on. All right, let's pull this back out. So we do have the little dragon. We have like, those are squirrels. They're not really mythical. Use the dragon to blow water on some flowers. Hey Amber, how's it going? We're having like a Frankenstein card making session right now. I'm trying to make this really weird card idea happen, and I don't know that it's gonna work, but I'm really trying. Okay, baby mythical with spring flowers. All right, so, I don't know how to do this. I don't even know where to start, you guys. All right, let's just start with what we know is gonna be whatever. So, summer will be easy, right? Because, summer will be our mermaids, because that's like the most obvious. So I'm just gonna put this here, and I'm just gonna trace around it with the light colored pencil. And that will be our scene for the summer. Seaweed could be a tree. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Or like the, the coral or whatever. What's the theme? Okay, so I feel like an idiot explaining this, but the idea is that I'm making like a split card design. So like each of these little areas is going to be its own theme, its own part of the card. So like this one's gonna be spring themed, this one's summer themed, this is fall, and this is winter. So it's like a block story card. And it's basically, the idea is it's gonna be like mythical creatures in each season. And then the sentiment is gonna be something like you make life magical all year round or something like that. So that it ties it all together. I think this is really super cool. Kudos to my cool crafty friends for helping me get here. Now, if we can pull it off, that's gonna be the key. Okay, so mermaid wise, let's see. I don't have too much room to work. So I'm gonna need to get kind of crafty as far as figuring out how to make all of this work. So I am gonna have to do quite a bit of masking, I think. Yeah, they have to be pretty small. Yes. I think I like having her sit on top of the rock because I can overlap these a bit. Yes, and it's okay if her head kind of sticks out, and it's okay if the rock goes too low. Let me grab my tape. Here we go. All right, so I've got my purple tape so that I can mask this bad boy off. All right. I'm getting so excited, but I'm feeling so super nervous about this. Beep. Like if I can pull this off, it's gonna be so cool. I want this to be perfect because I don't want there to be any overlap. All right, so I think I'm gonna need to mask off the rock. No, I'm gonna need to mask off the mermaid so that she's sitting in front of / on top of the rock. You could fussy cut her. Oh, that's true. Winter narwhal, that's so cute. I wish I had a narwhal. That would be so awesome. So the only other kicker about this design is that I also have to use only this one stamp company's stuff. I wonder if I have a narwhal. I probably do, but from maybe some other stamp company? I don't know. Oh, Kim, you're so sweet. Fall dragon because the colors are like fire. Oh, spring unicorn. That would be really cool. I don't think they even have a unicorn set. Well, I'm sure they probably do. I don't think I have one. Have I gotten any new My Favorite Things sets lately? I'm like trying to look in my stash to see if I have anything that I haven't unpacked yet, like that's not in my stuff. Oh, they do have unicorns. Hi, Jenny. Easter basket of dragons? No. She went there. Oh my god. Ah! That is the coolest idea. Okay. But I might have to hand draw a basket. Do they have eggs in that dragon set? There's no eggs in it, but I bet we could still pull it off. Because eggs are easy enough to draw, I think. We'll see. Okay. First, we're doing summer. So let's try that. I've got this little guy here. That's a really fun idea. Genius. Genius. This is like a way too big stamp block. I like started to pull this out and I'm like, that's not gonna work. Not even close. All right, I've got some masking post-it note junk. All right, here we go. Here's a stamp block, that'll work. And I think I'm just gonna use, oh, you know what? Just to make it official, let's use the My Favorite Things Extreme Black ink so that we're going all out with our My Favorite Things supplies. All right, I'm gonna stamp right on here first because she is the one I need to mask off on her bottom side. I do want to do some test runs. You don't even stamp without your Misty anymore. I know, I probably should just stamp with the Misty. I probably should. Well, we're at the very beginning, so I can always change my mind, right? All right, so she's going in front, so I just need to decide where I want her to go, and then I can make the block or the whatchamajigger. Would it be legal to stamp and then reduce on your copier and then color the images? That is a really good question. I don't know the answer. I wish that I knew the answer, but I don't. Oh, yeah, that's not very good. All right. I don't know what's going on with my stamp image right now, but I don't think I'm going to be able to stamp it again perfectly in the same spot without, because I'm not directly over top of it. My head's going to be in the way for a second. Sorry. I don't think I got it perfect. Nope. She's got kind of a shadow. I don't know what's going on here. If it's I've definitely used this stamp before, but it feels a little dirty. I'm gonna clean it. Let me see. Here we go. And I'm just going to use some water. But she feels a little, I don't know, not the cleanest. So I'm wondering if maybe that has something to do with why it's not stamping quite as precisely, pristinely, I don't know, as I want it to. Let's bust out the Misty, because why not? Here we go. And how are we going to do this now? I think... Alright, I'm just going to have to start over. Mermaid slime, algae. That's a good thought. You guys are so creative. Alright, I am going to move this out of the way because the lighting issue is really bothering me. Hopefully that will help our lighting predicament. Alright, 4.25. Now I've got some backup in case I mess this one up too. Alright, this was our summer card. So, sorry this is such a hot mess, you guys. I kind of feel bad that I'm all over the place like this. But you know, when you guys come up with a good idea and I want to try it, I feel inspired by you. You gotta go, right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Alright. Fun to be able to create while sitting in my chair with my feet up. Yes! Oh, Belinda, I hope you're feeling okay. Is that a painful process? I don't know anything about that, but it sounds not super fun. Oh, a mermaid Christmas tree might be so cool too. That would be really cool. So I think for the winter one, I have my little Yeti. Hold on, I'll show you. So look at this super cute little Yeti. And he's got Christmas lights. I could probably use that one, or else this one is so adorable. Oh Lord, they're sticking to my magnet in there. Well, here's to hoping that the lidocaine does not wear off, Belinda. My thoughts are with you. Okay. So in totally unrelated news, I just found out that one of my videos has almost 15,000 views, which is so weird and bizarre. And it's literally the only video I've ever made on my channel that's like that. But now it has me questioning, should I be making more videos like that? Because I think the answer is probably yes. Because, like, obviously that one is getting traction if, you know, it's got that many views. All right. Then I'm like, I guess maybe I should be making more videos. Let's see. Where's off, but I have to know if I need it. Oh no. It's sort of, Kim. It was a lettering for lefties video. So it's the only one that I've done. And it's, it was just kind of like basic tips of, oh yeah, that was much better. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe it was the stamp block, or maybe it was just my stamp was dirty. It was a video on how to do hand lettering as a left-handed person, but it was just like a really basic beginner type thing. Like, it didn't really have that much information in it. He talked about me in his video with Rena? What? Okay, I'll have to go watch that now. That's so cool. I had no idea. That's so cool. Ah! I'm like throwing stuff on the floor, you guys. Amber, that's a really cool idea. For those of you who don't know, City Girl Urbanstead, that's her name is Amber. Not that I'm like throwing your identity out there online, but she's my cousin and she's the coolest. She has like a whole garden in her backyard full of like real food. And it's so cool. I follow her pictures on Instagram and I'm always like, I wish that I was that cool. It's so cool. I need to go back and watch that because I'm a lefty. Yes, he said he loved how you took the stamp set and made a fence. Yes, I did. I have so much fun with his stuff. His sets are like really, really versatile. Like you can use them for a lot of different stuff, which I think is really cool. Thanks. Okay, so what I'm doing now is cutting out this. This is like a full sticky back Post-it note, and I am cutting out my little mermaid so that I can cover her up and then stamp the little rock there so that she looks like she's sitting on top of it. It's very hard to cut such tiny little things though. I might honestly just like not really worry about the intricate little part between her fingers because you're not going to notice that like at all. I will get this stuff out of here. Let's see. How am I ever going to give this card away if it turns out super cool? I won't be able to. I'll just have to keep it forever. But yeah, this is like a really cool way to add dimension without having to like use coordinating die cuts or like cut out the whole thing. You can keep your card nice and flat so that it doesn't cost extra money to mail, but you still have a really cool depth in your scene. All right, so here we go. So then I just lay it right on top like that. And then we can go ahead and get our cute little rock and plop that down. Right. Okay, now the question is, do we, well, no, I think it goes back, but I do want to make it actually look like her hand is on the rock. So I think I'm going to move this over to the edge like this. That way I can hang the rock off the edge a little bit so that it actually looks like her hand is on the rock. Otherwise, I think it'll look kind of weird. All right, so I'm gonna go right about there, I think. They are, I don't have any of the original sets, but I did buy some from his new release, as you know. Yes! It's actually really funny. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but it's funny that you made the card you did, Heidi, because I just got my next assignments from Ranger for my guest design spots for their project blog. And one of my assignments is to make a Halloween card with his stuff. And I was like, oh man, my friend Heidi already did that. But I'm gonna try to make one too. So I think it'll be really neat. All right, I'm gonna put one more little rock here, I think, because it looks a little weird. I'm gonna make it look like it's kind of behind this one, I think. Let's even go, we'll try to line it up like that. Oh, but you know what? Then I have to mask this off. Do I want to bother? Maybe not. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna pick this up, I guess. Is that where I want that? Let's do like right here. Because then I can just color in the back. So what I'm gonna do is plop this down right here. Oops. Get that nice and lined up with the edge. Get my ink back out. Would help if I moved the magnet out of the way. There we go. All right, and then I can really quickly cut this one out. This one will be much easier and faster because it's a rock, not a person, so, and it doesn't have to be super exact, just so that the basics are covered, so that, you know, most of the detailed stuff doesn't get covered up. Thanks, Heidi. So it's so bizarre to me that that video has so many likes, but when I see other people's lettering videos, they are really popular. Like just lettering videos in general. I guess a lot of people really want to learn how to hand letter. So I think I started doing some research today and am hoping to put out another video for lefties, because that seems to be kind of a niche thing. Like people who are left-handed feel left out in the lettering. The video's not working. Hi, Crystal. It looks okay for me. Can you guys let me know if something's wrong with the video? It looks okay on my end, but sometimes it doesn't update for me if something's not right. So let me know. Like, I don't seem frozen or anything on my end. But definitely let me know. Perfect here. Okay, Belinda says she's all right. Let's see if anybody else chimes in. I'm just working on stamping while I wait to hear. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I don't even think I need to bother stamping it again. Okay, cool. So, awfully quiet in here, though. Tanisha says she can see me. Okay, good. I was starting to get a little worried. Hey, Crystal, can you try refreshing and see if it pops up for you? I hope that it's not a big issue coming up that I just am not aware of yet on my end. All right, so we've got our rocks. I think that's so super cool. I think like people like tutorials that aren't live. I know editing them can be time consuming, but that's how you get newbies. Yes, for sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, she can't hear me either. Can somebody type into the message, like into the live chat, and ask Crystal if she can refresh, because I can see her messages, but it shouldn't be, she shouldn't have any issues as far as like not being able to see or hear because she came in late. So hopefully we'll be able to figure it out. Okay, so I am thinking, let's see. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so cool. Okay. Show. There we go. Let's talk about colors. What color are we going to color her? I'm trying to keep it really summery. So like maybe, so definitely blue for the background. Let's see. I'm going to kind of use this to draw out my skyline because I sort of just want it to be even like right here, I think. So I'm going to do this. Are you on a phone or are you on a desktop? If you're on a phone, then you can go out and then come back in. But if you are on a desktop, you can just hit the little refresh button up at the top by the web address bar. I hope but I don't think she can hear me, so that's not really very helpful to her. I feel bad. I don't know what to do. Maybe somebody in the chat can help her. Crystal, go out and come back in is easiest. Yes. Go, Belinda. Okay, so I've got my little skyline drawn in so that I know where the water should stop and then where the sky should start. So for the sky, I think I just want to do like a really light blue. So what I'm going to do first is just go around her with this light blue. Right at my little ocean line here. And I'm going to go around her tail like so. Basically, I'm just trying to get it so that when I go to do my base coloring or like all the whatever, I don't have to get too close to her so that I don't color where I don't want to by mistake. Because I just find that that is easier. And I don't make as many mistakes that way. So I just do the little outline like that. Now I am going to put a spare piece of paper underneath this one. So because I'm going to be doing a lot of coloring, I want it to soak up the extra ink. And I find that this works pretty well for that because otherwise it does tend to bleed. And I definitely don't want that, especially not on my little intricate scene card here. So I'm just going to go to the edges. I'm going to try not to leave like streak lines. So I'm coloring in a smaller area. Try to refresh, but it says an error occurred. Oh no. Gosh, I don't even know what to suggest because it looks okay here. And I think everyone can see. I feel so bad. Just did a card with a mystery box I ordered from Christina Young, the owner of Paper Nest Doll Stamps. Her stamps are so cute. That's the one that Luisana has been using, right? Because she always makes super cute stuff. Isn't Luisana like the video team coordinator over there now? I need to get some of their stuff. I don't have any Paper Nest Doll stuff yet. Oh, I just realized that I actually colored below the line over here, so I'll have to adjust that. Getting in this tiny little area there. Okay, there is a little gap here, but I'm going to color that in as her hair. All right, so now we've got our first background all done. Well, the first part of the background, not the whole thing. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try, let's see, do I have my little Spectrum Noir sheet somewhere nearby? I do. Hopefully everything on my desk does not fall over right now, because I've got like a bunch of precariously stacked crap on my desk. All right, so I am thinking I'm going to use GT3, AB2, and LG1, which seems really weird, but I think it will work. I hope it will work, because I don't want to have to start all over. All right, so here is LG1. What did I say? AB2, AB2, and GT3. GT2, where is my GT? There, GT3. Wow, $226 worth of stuff. That's crazy. That's really cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is start by coloring all of her tail green, like this really pale green color. I really want her tail to be vibrant and bright, so I'm hoping that having this color in the center as my highlight will help. And then I'm going to come in with the AB2. Let me put that there so we can look at it. Oh, a lot of Tim Holtz ideology stuff. Okay, so she sells stuff other than just her own stuff. I did not realize that. That's pretty cool. I thought it was all Paper Nest Doll stuff. That's really neat. Okay. Now I'm trying to keep that sort of flicking motion thing going so that the colors blend a little more seamlessly. And then I'm going to add my darkest color right over top of this. So that's going to be the GT3. Oh, she had a brick and mortar and closed it. Oh no. I feel like that's happening a lot. Kind of all over. Like my area has like literally no local scrapbook stores or craft stores of any kind other than the big stuff. So we have Michael's and Joann and AC Moore and Hobby Lobby and all that, but we don't have anything that is just a locally owned scrapbook store, which is a huge bummer because that stuff is so cool. I would love to be able to support somebody locally here. All right, so now so I started light to dark, and now I'm going dark to light, and I'm leaving that space in the center green so that I have a highlight that's really bright, I hope. All right, so now I'm going back in with that green. This is going to take a little more blending than it would if I had used a normal color match. These colors really don't go together. They're not made to blend necessarily, but I think that they look pretty cool. I hope that you guys can see what I'm doing. I just realized that it's a little far away for coloring. I can try to zoom in if you think that that would help, because I did not realize that it was quite so far away. Oh, good. Hi, Crystal. Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on, but I'm glad that it got sorted out. I was feeling all sorts of sad. I was like, I don't know what to do to help her. Yay. All right. Yes, a closer view would be nice. Okay, cool. Let me, it's going to be bumpy for a second. Hold on one sec. All right. I'm going to let that sit for a second and we can see, hopefully that's close enough. And then I can move the picture up a little bit once we adjust it again, once we move on to a different scene. Okay, good. Yay. All right, I am gonna leave this alone for a minute because it is starting to bleed around the edges because I was using so much ink. So I do wanna give it a second and let it kind of sit. So I'm gonna move on to something up top for a little while, just to give this some time to dry. Let's see, let's work on her hair. Do we want to be, I think between the discount craft stores and Tuesday morning, the private owned stores are tanking and going, oh yeah, for sure. I watched your cheese and mouse one earlier and totally loved it. Oh, thank you. I had so much fun making that card. That was a really fun one. I should do more of those. So much masking went into that card for sure. Okay. So, skin tones. I don't really have too many. I mean, I have the whole flesh set, but I don't particularly love those. So I'm trying to think what the best combination for skin is going to be. Hi, Pam. We love it when you challenge yourself. Well, sometimes it turns out. Hopefully, usually it kind of turns out. All right, GB5. Let's try this on a scrap piece real quick. It's a little dark, but I think we might be able to work with it. So I'm gonna start just going around her hairline, like that. And then I'm gonna kind of come in at sort of like a little angle like that. There we go. Yep. Hey Tana, how's it going? All the cool kids are here in my life. All right. So I'm going to try to keep the sun, like the highlight up here on the top of her arm. So the darker areas would be this way. Hopefully that works. Oh no, the kids are sick. Ugh. That's always the worst. Let's see. Okay, GB5, and then let's go with, I have a hard time matching these colors. This is going to be weird, and I really hope I don't ruin this because that would suck. But I'm going to try this MB. This is a muted brown. And for those who don't know what I'm using here, I'm using the Spectrum Noir alcohol markers. These are not like a new marker or anything. They've been around forever. But I was just thinking like maybe she would be tan because she's a mermaid. Well, she lives underwater. I don't know. Whatever. I should probably think this through a little more thoroughly since I'm trying to enter a coloring contest. So like for my coloring to not make sense is not really a great idea. Ugh. Okay, I need a lighter color than the GB5, so let's go with the FS2. I don't like, I'm going to be honest, I really don't particularly like these flush tones. I'm putting flush in quotes. I don't love them. They don't seem very natural to me. Yeah, like this is like translucent. All right, I'm gonna have to do some serious blending to make this work, but we will figure it out. All right, so I'm definitely gonna have to come back in with the, oh no, Jax is crying. I wish you luck. All right, so I'm going back in with that mid-tone color to kind of hopefully blend the color a little bit better. I do want to leave her with a pretty decent highlight because I want it to look like the sun is on her, you know? But yes, these are alcohol markers and they are from Spectrum Noir. I really like them, but they do have a new line that has come out that has replaced these. So if you get them, they're supposed to be much better. So I would definitely go with those instead, but the price point is excellent. They are very inexpensive compared to Copics, for example. I do own Copics, and I love my Copics, but sorry, my hand is always in the way, you guys. I do love my Copics, but I also really love these Spectrum Noir alcohol markers. So I'm trying to go in at the very darkest spot with a super light hand and add in some darker shading so that you really get that shadowed effect. I hope she looks okay. You guys can tell me. I'm having a little bit of bleeding here, so I'm going to try to go back after she has some time to dry and add in another layer of the darkest color. I think she looks a little weird right now because she doesn't have any colored hair. I hope that once her hair is colored, she will look a little less strange because I think she looks a little weird. Okay, so hair color wise, what do we want to do for hair color? Yeah, I think it'll look better. Hi, Rain Dancer. Red. You think red for her little summer hair? All right, so let's see. We could do her lightest color. Like an orangey red. Okay. So let's do a yellow for her base color, like the very lightest color. Why don't we do LY2 maybe? Hold on. LY2. Yeah. All right, this is going to look horrific for a little bit. Don't panic. It will look better, I think, once we finish coloring her in. It's going to look bizarre, her hair being like this almost greenish yellow kind of color. I think it will work. Oh, I forgot to color her ears, you guys. Like, they're just not blended at all. Oh. Oh, hi, Marion. I haven't seen you in forever. Yes, I've tried Copics. I have a bunch of Copics, and I love them. But I am also on the design team for Spectrum Noir, so I end up using those quite a bit. Just kind of out of the natural order of I use them for projects a lot, so I kind of get more comfortable using them. All right, so that was LY2. And then let's see, if we're going for kind of like an orangey strawberry blonde, we could do GY2, I think. And then I'm nervous, but maybe BO4. BO4. It's a little dark, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right, now I'm going to have to undo this because I need to turn the page because I am not good at doing the flicking motion when it's not, I have to turn it away from me, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So I'm trying to make the highlight like right on top of her hair, and I'm trying to leave some space there. I think that's going to look really cute. I like those colors together. The LY2 and the GY2 work really well together. I like those a lot. All right, so I'm going to add in a little bit of that darker color down here and down here. So we'll have another cute little highlight there. And then, Lord have mercy, I'm sticking to everything. Over here, we're going to do that darker color as well. And have a little highlight there. Tend to heat emboss my images. Usually helps prevent blending by providing somewhat of a border. That is good. The only problem is that some embossing powders or embossing inks have stuff in them that can ruin your alcohol markers, or at least that's what I'm told. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm too scared to risk it. It always makes me so nervous. All right, wish me luck. I think this is going to be okay. Whew. Can you guys tell I'm getting a little bit more brave with my color combinations, though? I'm kind of proud of myself, to be honest, because there used to be a time where I would have sat here for like a million years trying to decide what color to use, and now I'm kind of just like, go for it. Let's just try it and see what happens. And I think I'm getting better at picking out the colors that will blend nicely together, and that is a really fun thing for me. It makes me really happy because I've always been so indecisive with this stuff, and this is like a welcome change for sure. All right, let's get back here in these little crevices right along the edge. All right, you guys keep me updated and let me know what you think. Is this working? Is this weird? Do you think her hair looks bizarre? I hope that it looks okay. Oh, I think it really helps her kind of like pop off the page a little bit with that really bright highlight. So I'm going to try to kind of keep it as nice and contrasting as I can. Yeah. I'm digging it. Okay. And then we're going to go back over with the yellow. Again, that was LY2. And just kind of blend those edges so they're not as harsh of a line. In the hair colors of today, I think you can't go wrong. Love the highlight. Yes. That's true. People kind of have every kind of color hair today. All right. We're almost done with her hair already. That really didn't take very long. Yes. Okay, I'm like loving this. I didn't think I was going to go and blend it all the way, but I really like that. Hi, Eliza. How's it going? Okay. I think she's good. All right, so we got hair done. We've got her tail mostly done. She's missing a little part of it. And then let's see. Let me try to go ahead and color in her tail. This last little part here. And I think I'm going to do this one just lighter, so I'm only going to use the middle two, or the lighter two colors rather than the darkest. Just to kind of give it some contrast, I think. And I'm going to keep that highlight right in the middle. And then go back over with the LG1. I don't want to blend them too much because I want to keep that difference in the color pretty noticeable. I want it to be green and blue. I've heard it lifts some of the embossing powder and ruins the nib. Yes, that's what I thought. Hi, Trisha. How's it going? Okay, so talk amongst yourselves about what color we're going to do her swimsuit and her star. And I'm going to start coloring the rocks. I think I want to go with kind of like a gray brown. So I'm going to go with my brown grays, the BG family. So I'm going to start with, let's see, BG1. Or do I have BG2? I do. I have a BG2. So I'm going to start with that for the base of the rocks. And this is actually going to be quite forgiving because my marker's kind of drying out. It's going to be quite forgiving because where I bled here with her green, I'm going to be putting on a much darker color to be a shadow for her sitting on it. And her ears, That's, you love her ears? I love you. um, of all the things that I would have been expecting or thought maybe someone would say, oh, I love that, her ears. um, I love you, cousin. But anyway, so I'm going to be adding in some shadow here. So you'll notice that it kind of just goes away. Like, I don't really have to worry anymore about her bleeding on the edges there because my darker color kind of just takes the lead and does it for me. So what I'm doing is I'm adding in some sort of like angular swooping whatever of where those cracks and crevices are, so that you can kind of get a feel for where those, like the depth and dimension and the ridges and stuff are. Just to give it like a little bit more character. Hey, Angela. Love her highlight. I know, isn't she cute? I think she's so cute. And what I might do, you guys, is I might go in and add in some little scales on her tail there, because I think that that might be really cute. But I think if I do it, I'm going to do it either in a white gel pen or like I want to do something light. I don't want it to be black. They're so cute and sticking out. It's true. She does have really cute ears. It's true. Speaking of her little cute ears, I do need to add a little more shading because she's not really got a whole lot going on. Okay. Let's do, okay, I did BG4, and I'm going to do, oh yeah, some Wink of Stella. That'll be really good. I'm going to do a thinner little bit of the BG6, meaning thinner than I did for the BG4. Yeah. So come down here. Yes. Let's see. I don't think I'm going to go any darker. I think I'm just going to go back and blend out what I already have. And then I'll fill in the rest with that BG2. Cute. Maybe like down here a little bit just for a little interest. Bought some Copics from Hobby Lobby, probably too many. 145, I'm so jealous. I do have a gold gel pen. I do. I don't think I have a star. Did the Jelly Roll Clear Stardust? I don't think I have that one. Oh my gosh. Yes, my my Hobby Lobby just was like kind of rude, and they were like, no, we don't have those on sale. They didn't even like check, and it was just like the main person who answered the phone. It was kind of weird. I wondered if a lot of people had been calling maybe and they were just annoyed. I'm not really sure. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see this, but this nib is getting white at the top. It's like running out of color is the problem. I don't have much ink in here, like at all. And so it's actually having a really hard time even just blending out the colors because, well, I don't really know what I'm going to do about that because I can't really blend it. Do you think the gold gel pen will look good with your colors for the scales? Maybe. I don't really know. I'm really bad at judging that kind of thing. All right, here's what I'm going to do. This is probably, let me see. This is probably going to look really weird, but I think it's light enough that it won't matter too much, especially since it's supposed to be a rock, and rocks can be cool or warm kind of colored. I'm just mixing in some cool gray. This is an ice gray color. So this is a cool gray, and I'm just going to kind of go over the whole thing since my marker wasn't blending. And I think that actually helps add some extra texture. It adds a little bit more dimension to it. All right, so let's talk about the water, and then also let's talk about her bathing suit and her star, because we need to figure those out. As far as the water goes, I suppose I need to like I don't really know. I need to do something. Oh, but you know. Okay, good. I have a little bit of, it's a little bit over the edge there, but hopefully I didn't really think about that it would bleed through this tape. Okay, I've got to be really careful with my ocean so that it doesn't get on the tape and then bleed through, because that could be problematic. The Spectrum Noirs recently came out with refills. I don't think they had refills before, but they do now. And I am actually going to be investing in some of the new markers. These are the old style, and they have just come out, like literally just this month, come out with new replacement styles for them that are better quality. So I'm going to be working on investing in upgrading to those, but it's going to take me a while. Okay, as far as the water goes, I think we're going to start with TB2. This is a true blue color, so it's darker than the sky. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. We'll figure it out, I guess. But I am going to just come in to all these cracks and crevices, kind of fill in that space. Oh, you know what I should have done? I can probably still work it in. I should have left a little white gap where the horizon meets, so that it looked, I don't know, you know, the line where the sky meets the sea. Moana, anyone? All right. There. Okay, so I had a friend check hers for me, told me to get one of each. I had no idea they would have that many left. Oh my gosh. You guys are so funny, but that sounds like something I would do. Okay, so that was TB2. Then let's go with, I want to kind of pull in some turquoisey colors and then maybe like a little bit of navy. I need to clean and I just can't walk away. Oh my gosh. Don't let me get you in trouble, Heidi, but I mean, I definitely want you to stay. Let's try BT5. This could be disastrous, but oh boy. All right. That was a little darker than I was anticipating. All right, so what I'm going to do is kind of just come in like wavy sort of little areas. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with like a really dark. So let's do like, I don't know, TB9. This is going to be crazy dark. Why is the card masked at an angle? Okay, so this is like an adventurous story. So I was deciding whether I was going to enter the My Favorite Things card design superstar contest or whatever it's called. So My Favorite Things has that yearly contest where they, I think it's yearly, where they have like different categories and stuff, and you can enter your cards to win, and you win like a $250 gift card or something like that. And I think you might also get to be a part of like the My Favorite Things and Friends collaboration sometimes, like when they do blog hops and stuff, which that would be really amazing. Because as you guys know, I love me some My Favorite Things. But anyway, so yes, I'm doing my idea. So that the theme that I'm entering for is the Coloring Virtuoso category. And basically you're just supposed to show off your coloring skills. And so we decided, with the help of my cool friends here in this live stream, that we were going to try to do a multi-scene card, which will be mythical creatures throughout the season, or throughout the seasons. So it will be one for every season. So here we're doing summer. So it'll be spring, summer, fall, winter. Anyway, I'm really excited, but obviously it's taken a while. I think this actually looks kind of cool. And what I'm going to do is get my white paint pen, and then I'm just going to sort of like go on some of these areas and do a little scribbling with the paint pen to kind of add that frothy sort of wave texture. I think that's pretty cool. I think that adds a lot to it. Cute. Okay, I don't want to add too much, but I do want it to look nice. Okay, I'm going to stop it there for now. Okay, we'll come back to, well, actually, this side needs a little more something. I lied. Okay, now I'm going to stop for now. All right, so we need to talk about her top and her, actually though, do you think, I'm trying to decide if I could get away with doing like a sun, the sun somewhere on there, but I'm nervous to try to do that because I don't want to ruin it. And while we're talking about that, I'm also, now that this has had some time to dry, I'm going to go back in to those darkest areas here and add my darkest color back in just to kind of, I don't know, intensify it. I hope it makes it look better and not worse. $400. Oh yeah, $4,000 in prizes. Yeah, it's crazy. That's super generous of them to do that. Okay. Woohoo! She's looking so cute. I do think I'm actually going to go back in though and add some extra shading under her bum. I just feel like she needs a little more shadow. Yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. So that was the BG6, so I'm going to use the BG4 just to kind of, I think when I went over it with the IG, whatever it was, it kind of took away from that coloring. IG1, BG2. Oh wait, I do have a BG1. Why didn't I just use that, you guys? That would have been smart. Okay. Well, that's at least better. Now I can go back in here, do my little shadows again. Sometimes coloring like this is like just a process. You have to keep shading and keep, I don't know, you just keep going over it, which can be really annoying, but sometimes it's kind of therapeutic. All right. That would be better than pinks. Okay, hold on. Teal is hollering at me for the top. So you guys think, okay, do the star in yellow and her top in bright pink. And then Angela says teal for the top. I don't know what to do. I'm going to go ahead and take this off now because I don't really need it anymore, at least for this part. This is so cool. Oh my gosh, look at it. I can't believe how cool that is. Like, that's super neat. I've never really done anything like this before. Yay! For trying new things and getting out of my comfort zone. Purple, pale for the top, says Kim. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this. I think she looks so cute. Wah! All right. Okay, so we've used our mermaid. I can't decide about her top. I just can't decide. All right, so we've got pale. So are we going for like the more Little Mermaid look with the purple? I don't really trust my purples, to be completely honest. From Spectrum Noir, I don't really have any good pale purples. I have lots of like really vibrant and crazy purples, but not like a pale purple that's not like sort of brown. Ugh. Um, I have, that is last I thought, the spring. That is. Wait, what? That is last I thought the spring. That is. This one's summer, spring, fall. Oh yeah, I don't have a plan for spring yet. Although, what did Amber say? Did she say, oh yeah, oh the dragon, the Easter, who said that? Was it Ginny that said an Easter egg basket of dragon eggs or something? I don't know if I can pull that off in such a small spot though. I'm not really sure. Oh, you weren't thinking Ariel. All right, let's see. I'm looking at my colors. I think that teal would probably look good. So, because it'll offset, she'll look nice. Let's see. AB2. I want AB3. Yeah, with a darker blue. Yeah. And AB1. All right, so AB1 is a nice light teal turquoisey kind of color. Well, it's like aqua blue, I think is what it stands for. AB, I think it's aqua blue. Oh, she's so cute. Okay. Oh, well, too late. I just saw your message, Amber. The white would have been cute, I guess. I could have just left it. All right, so then we're gonna come in with the darker. Okay. Okay. And then for a dark, I think I'm going to go with VB3. So this is a vintage blue, and it does not really go necessarily with these. Oh, it's a little darker than I thought, but I think it'll work. If I am just very light-handed, don't get too crazy. All right, I think that will work. And then, all right, let's go back with the AB3. Because that way it really like intensifies the shadows. And then the AB1. So then again, we get that really nice highlight of that lighter color. What do you guys think? I mean, it's kind of too late now, but to change it, but I think it works. I think she's cute. Okay, and then for her little star, do we want to go pink? Or I don't really want to do yellow because I think it'll clash with her hair. I mean, what do I know? I don't know. I don't really know a whole lot of anything, but I was thinking, I mean, pink obviously might clash too. Let's just go with pink. I'm gonna try it and see what happens. Okay, so let's do, I'm gonna go really pale for the lightest color, like really pale. This is gonna be FS6. Okay. And I just actually realized that I never colored in her little strand of hair right here. So that's kind of weird looking. Okay. What was the other color? Here it is. GY2, I think. Yeah, GY2. Because I never added like any color to this. Looked a little weird. Okay, I'm starting to get very tired. Might have more gibberish coming your way. Oh no. Well, I hope that I'm not keeping you awake. You are definitely welcome to crash at any point. Okay, so hey Miranda, how's it going? Pink, that's where I was going. It's pink. Let's try, I kind of like the magentas, but they're like really pink, and I really don't have that much space. Let's actually just do AP3, which is an antique pink. Let me think about this. The sun, the highlight. I don't really know. I'm just gonna do part of it, I guess, like so. Yes. And then I got AP1. Yeah. AP1. Just a little. There we go. I kind of covered up that whole thing anyway. And then what do I have? Do I have like a bright pink? I do. Let's do BP 6. I did not share my whole plan. Yeti with bunny ears, holding a basket of dragon eggs with one hatching and flying away. Okay, that is really cool, but unfortunately, I don't think that I have enough space to pull that off. That would need like an entire card. Like a whole card. That's crazy. Craft till you crash. I love it. You guys are so dedicated. All right. I think that's good. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. Things are going to get a little rocky. I'm going to try to clean this because I think that my lens is dirty. All right. I apologize. I hope that's better. It seemed a little blurry. Hopefully that looks a little clearer. Okay. I'm super in love with this. I think this is so super cute. Hi, Dawn. All right. So now we've got summer done. And it's like been almost 2 hours or something. This is like a really in-depth card. But it's okay. It's okay. Okay, so then the next one that we for sure... Okay, we have winter. Okay. So there's that. I'm going to take my little light colored pencil because that seems to be working pretty well. Like so. And then we've got fall that goes here. So we'll just continue that line like so. And then that just leaves spring at the top. Okay. So that kind of gives us a better idea of what our card sections are going to look like. All right. So which one do we want to do next? Do we want to do winter next? Because I've got the Yeti. All right, let's revisit our stamp sets. We've got our sweet little Yeti. Now, we could put the dragons in the winter with the Santa hat or something. And we could do, instead, we could do the Yetis. I mean, I really just like, I don't know. I don't want to get like too crazy because I want to like sleep at some point. All right, let's do the Yeti because I think he's going to be the easiest, or at least I hope he's going to be the easiest. I mean, you never know, but I hope he's going to be the easiest. So let's try him. I'm going to go ahead and stamp him with my Misty because we saw how awful that worked out the last time when I tried to do it with my block. All right, hold on. Let's talk this through because I don't want to make any rash decisions and then regret it later. So we have the dragon and we have the Yeti, and then we are undecided about one season. So one of them, we could do the dragons, and then I could do like Frankenstein or something in this one because I do have that Halloween set for fall. Hold on 1 sec. Let me pull it out. I think it's called Frightful Friends. Here we go. So I have these guys because obviously they are all fictional characters. So they could work for Halloween, for fall. And then, okay, so the Yeti can be for winter. The dragon can be for spring because I've got the baby dragon and I could just put him around a bunch of eggs, like Easter eggs. I don't know, you guys. All right, I think that might work. And then we can kind of go from there and figure out what we're doing. Because I don't want to get too crazy, because this is going to take like a million years. Like this is going to take a trillion years. It's already been like almost 2 hours and we've literally got one thing done. So it's not going super well. I mean, it's going well, but it's taking a million years. So let's go ahead and get him on the card at least. The one with the wings spread. Oh yeah, the little vampire guy. Ooh, that was close. I kind of got him. I forgot that I was supposed to mask stuff off. I got him like pretty close to the line there. Whew. Good thing he didn't go over. I would have had to get really creative with the fall panel. All right, third time's the charm for this stamping, I think. Woohoo! Okay, digging it. Our cute little Yeti. Should probably be framed. Oh, thanks. I'm having fun, but man, it's also kind of stressing me out a little bit. Okay, so it can just be other baby dragons not hatched yet. That's true. Yeah, maybe we should leave it simple, because then I would have to draw a basket, and man, I don't know if I can pull that off. A pool was one thing, because most of the structure was already drawn. I didn't really have to do a whole lot. A basket seems difficult. Okay. I love this. She's so cute. I really love that mermaid. Okay. So let's, I'm going to make sure nothing's coming off there. Let's go ahead and mask off this section here and this section. Actually, I'm just going to use a smaller piece. Hi, Amy. You are catching the mad scientist version of crafting with Jess. We are doing all kinds of weird stuff today. We're trying to build like this crazy scene card with split scenes for seasons. That's what Simon was talking about. You made a pool from his trampoline. Yes. I did. I made a pool out of the trampoline. It was really fun. I liked that a lot. All right, here's an IG1. I am going to go, I think, with ice grays, the light gray colors, that is, for my little Yeti. Hi, Carol. Because I do want to keep him kind of neutral. And then I can do like an icy background of some sort, maybe. Maybe I can like put some trees going off into the distance over here where they kind of go off the page. And then maybe I can put his little feet in some snow or something. I think that'll be cute. Okay, so I'm going to start with IG1, I think. Let me pull out my little chart here. IG1, maybe I want IG2, or both. IG2, IG, gosh, I have like all of the IGs pretty much. 3 and 4, IG8, IG6. I don't think I'm going to need to go quite this dark. All right, so let's just start with the IG1. I am going to kind of scribble this off a little bit because I was coloring on top of the warm grays. And I do want to be careful not to color any of these little Christmas lights, because I want them to be the color of whatever the Christmas light color is. I'm going to try to keep my hand out of the way so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing, but I can't make any promises. Where is, here we go. I'm going to put this little thing back under here because I don't want to bleed if I can help it. Have to go. Oh, good night, Trisha. Thanks for joining. I'm glad you could catch part of the live. It was nice to have you. Let's see. Now, there is a good chance, you guys, that we're going to have to finish this later. Now, the only thing is this contest is only open until like the 22nd or something. So I do want to try to like get it done, but I can't keep you guys on here for hours and hours and hours. And I do have other things I probably should do. So maybe once we finish the winter scene, then I will call it for the night. And then I will either finish it on Wednesday, or if I need to finish it before then, I will definitely show you guys what it looks like. Let's see. Now I'm getting nervous to ruin it because we spent so much time working on this mermaid scene that if it doesn't come together, I'm going to be really sad. This little Yeti is so stinking cute. And it's like the perfect size for this. So that's kind of interesting that this is working out so well as far as sizing of these images go. I guess we'll see once we get to fall and spring, since they're kind of the smaller panels. These ones are larger sections, so I think they're a little bit easier. Cut and paste parts together. That's true. I could always do that since I have those little pieces there that are sized correctly. I could always just make another panel and plop it on there if we had to. I'd prefer not to if we can get away with it, but we'll see what happens. Can't make any promises that nothing will go awry. You guys know me. Sometimes it's a little scary. Things go a little haywire. Okay, so we've got our first layer. I probably should have left him somewhat white now that I'm thinking about it, and I wish that I had been thinking a little bit better or more down the line than I am or was. But oh well. He'll just be gray. Okay, and like I always like to do a little bit here, like on the underside. You could pop 1 or 2 sections up on foam. Oh, that's true. That's not a bad idea either. If anything goes wrong, I'll just make it look like it was intentional. It's always a good plan in my book. Okay, so you've got that cute little shadow there under his arms. I'm going to do a little bit here, like around his ears, and like where his neck would be if he had a neck. He does not have a neck, so it's kind of left up to our imagination to know what he would look like if he did have a neck. Yetis are so cute. Oh, I just adore him. He's so stinking cute. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go up like this. Just a little. Okay. Maybe just a little on his hair here. Okay. And then let's IG4. Go back in and darken up those areas where I want my shadows to be. Right around his cute little face. This is the cutest little Yeti ever. Alright, so I'm going to go down here as well in my little shadowed area. Like so. Again, sorry my hand's always covering everything. I try to keep it out of the way, but alas, I'm left-handed. It doesn't really work that well when I try to keep it out of the way, and honestly, I usually end up coloring really sloppy when I try to keep it out of the way more. Okay, so I'm going to go back with the IG2. Darken those areas up a bit. Kind of come in with like a rougher edge around these areas. so that it looks a little more like fur. A Yeti, yeah, I think it's the same as Bigfoot. Well, no, I think it's an abominable snowman. A Yeti, right? Am I wrong? I hope I'm not wrong. That's what I thought they were. I thought that they were abominable snowmen. But they're so cute. I just love him so much. He's so adorable. So cute. Look at his little body. I don't know. He's just so fat and fluffy and so super cute. But I am kind of coloring over some of the areas that I said I wasn't going to color over, which includes some of these Christmas lights. So if worse comes to worse, what I may do is go back over with some like Nuvo drops or something, or like, I don't really know yet, but I think that'll work. Okay, so I do want to go back in with my darker color, or a darker color. Let's see, that's IG3. Let's go in with the IG6, and I want to do like as light as I can, like no thick lines here if I can help it. And I want to go back in and darken up my little shadowed areas, because when you blend, they do kind of get lost. They get blended out. And so I like to go back in and add those little shadowed areas just to make it really kind of pop and stand out a little bit more. But I don't want to go crazy, because otherwise I have to kind of start that blending process all over again. There we go. Look at him. He's so cute. Do you have Jelly Roll glaze pens? They're great subs for Nuvo drops in tiny spots. I may. I do have some gel pens, some Jelly Roll pens, but I don't know what kind they are. Oh, shifting into my squeaky chair. Okay. For his little face, I think I'm going to go pink, like very light pink. Let's go with FS3 maybe? FS3. Like from Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, yes. The Yeti, you mean? Oh, look how cute he looks with his little face. Ah. I don't know what it is, but I just can't. They're so cute. The way they drew this image, I have no idea. It's probably a boy. I think it's a boy. I'm gonna say boy. I'm gonna go with, that's FS9. I want FS6. Do we have an FS6 in the house? We do. I'm gonna kind of add in a little pink. To kind of give him a little more life, because he wasn't really looking too, oh, the pink face, yes! And then I'm going to go back in with a little even more around the darkest areas where the fur meets the face. Yes! So cute! Okay, I love him. Alright, let's talk scene as far as what we're going to do for the scene. And while we're thinking about that, I'm going to see if I have those pens. Okay, I have gel pens. Let's see. Red, blue, green, not that blue, this blue. Yeah. Okay, let me test it on something else first. It does still work. Okay, so let's do it. All right, red. I'm not really going in any particular order. You have 3 colors, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. The glaze ones. Yeah, so I don't have the glaze ones, but I can go back through and add in some little bits of glossy accents or something. With preferably like a fine tip applicator. Hopefully I can find, I know I have one, so I'll have to just find one that that will fit on my bottle, I hope. 1, 2, 3, oops, 2 reds next to each other, but that's okay. It was bound to happen. All right, so that's the red. Then let's do the blue. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. All right, red, blue, red, blue, green. Uh-oh, this one should be red, I think. I wasn't thinking this through. I didn't think this through. I wasn't counting the ones that were on opposite sides. This one will be blue. Well, I'll just have to go back in and fill it in. Oh well. Happens to the best of us. But this is really cute. I'm like loving this. All right, red, green, green, red. Blue. Well, some of them are just going to be different colors. Oh yeah, put a bow in its hair. That's true. We could definitely do that. Okay. I'm trying not to think too much into this because I really don't want to get bogged down in all those like minute details like that, but I think that's pretty cute. And then I'll see if I can go back in with the white gel pen, or the white paint pen, I mean, and add in just a couple little highlight lines so that it gives it a little more dimension. Okay. And then let's see. Here's the highlight. I'm just gonna add like a tiny little like bit of white to every single one of them, because that will help make them pop out a little bit more, because they're a little dark, but it'll make it look like there's like a little shiny bit on them, and I think that that will help give them a little more oomph. This is a coloring contest. There we go. I think that's perfect. That just makes them look dimensional. Background could be trees, maybe an igloo, or a ball of tangled Christmas lights. Yes! The Christmas lights. That's a super cute idea. I'm obsessed with him. Everything about this little guy is just like the cutest ever. And then actually, I'm going to go and add in just a little touch of rosy cheeks. There. Look at his little cute little cheeks. And not FS9, FS6, is that what I use for his face? I think so. Your coloring is #goals. Oh my gosh. You guys are so sweet to me. I really enjoy like crafting and chatting with you guys, so this is actually really super fun for me. Okay, so as far as the background goes, the Yeti set also has some trees, so I think that we can use those. It has 3 different size trees. 3 different size trees. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna go to town with these. I'm gonna put them in the background, but what I'm gonna do, I think, is stamp them in like a gray, maybe. This paper, this cardstock is from Staples. It's just like Staples 110-pound cover stock or whatever it's called. Sometimes I use, well, it depends on what I'm making, but when I'm using Simon Hurley stuff, I do like to use his paper, so I use the Stark White cardstock. But like for this, I'm just using paper from Staples. Rolling Hills, that would be cute. Okay, so here's what we can do, because this is our light whatever, and we know that it looks okay. So he's standing here. Let's give him kind of like this, and then it goes up like that, and then we'll say this one kind of goes down, and then back here we've got this other one. Okay, so now we've got some rough hills drawn in. You guys probably can't see that at all. It's very, very light. But I think it works. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp this one. I'm going to do kind of like a, I thought simple with trees and a blue sky. Good to know. I can't afford all the good paper. Me either. I cannot afford the good paper either. I am a frugal crafter for sure. I am not able to kind of spend and splurge as I wish I could, but hey, that's all right. All right, so this one I'm going to go ahead and stamp right here in the front. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mask off even more of this top part so that I can stamp. Oh yeah, maybe white dots for snow. Yep. All right, let's do this one up here on this hill. And I'm going to try to get sort of like a clustering of them, if you will. I'm going to overlap that like that, so it looks like there's another tree there. And then this little guy I'm going to put here. And then I'm going to go in with the smaller trees and kind of fill in some of that space. Like this little guy. I'm going to go right in with the small tree first, I think. Yeah. And if they overlap just a little bit, I'm not too fussed about it. But I do want to try to keep them like mostly making sense as far as the layout goes. Yeah. And then like maybe one little tree there. Okay, so then now I can have an easier time building up the background because I'll have those hills and that basis. Of course, Kim, have fun. Hug those boys for me. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the colors here. So what is the lightest blue color? Is the lightest blue color I have really TB1? It's the same color as up here, which makes me a little nervous. It's not really that light. So I don't know. Why don't I do the trees first and then I'll come back to it. I tell you, a local print shop stopped using certain papers in the shop and purchased a bunch of it for $80. Whoa, that's awesome. I don't have anything good like that around here. I never get any good deals. That's probably not true. All right, let's see. LG1, where are you, my dear friend? LG1. All right. I'm going to do a test run with one of these trees and see what I think about the coloring. And then I will, if I like it, I will continue to color the rest of the trees the same way. So I'm going to start with, that's LG1. Yeah, maybe a different gray for the sky. I was thinking maybe I'll try to use, there is a blue gray. So maybe I can try to use that like as an accent, but I'm not sure. All right, so then we need some sort of green. So let's do, I'm going to do AG5. This is the first time I'm using some of these colors. I've swatched them, but they are pretty new to me. So it's kind of an experiment to see how it goes. And hopefully it's not a train wreck. All right, that, and then like maybe DG3, I don't know. I am just flying by the seat of my pants here. I know nothing. Okay, so now I'm going to go back with the AG5. Blend that out a bit. Okay, and then with the LG1, I may have to find an intermediate color or else do tip to tip because I think these are just too different. I don't think they're really going to blend the way I want them to. So I'm thinking, let's see, I used LG1. Maybe I should have gone with YG1. YG1. Let's try this. Now I may need to kind of take a break from it for a little bit because it is starting to bleed, but I think that will work better. So let's try with this one. This is a darker base color than I used for the first tree, so I'm gonna try that and see if that works better. Okay, AG5. Okay, and then the DG3. This is a much smaller tree, so I want to not be too crazy with the darkest color. And then, okay, let's put that one aside for now so I don't accidentally get confused. Okay, and this was the YG. Ooh. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Although I did really like this light color here. I don't know, you guys. I may have to change my mind a few times, but we'll get there in the end. I'm just going to add a little bit on the trunks here. I can go back in later and add in some shading. All right. I don't know. Maybe I should just leave more of the side undone or like unblended, I guess, because that will help that brighter color stand out a little more, because I don't have enough room really to be using 4 colors on these trees. They're just not detailed enough, although 4 colors would blend very nicely with the colors that I picked. Oh, thanks, Heidi. I'm trying so hard to like keep it together long enough for this card to actually turn it out. I'm getting tired. I know you guys have got to be getting tired. I'm even getting tired. It's a good thing I started like not late tonight. Otherwise we would have been here for a million years. Wouldn't that be cool if I won? I don't know. I think it would be really cool. It's never going to happen, but it would be so cool. A girl can dream, right? All right, so instead of going quite so far over this time, I'm going to really try to stop like right at that halfway point, and see if that doesn't help. And then only just put that darkest color like right on the edge. Aw, thanks. Loved your background on the last collaboration video. Oh, thanks, Heidi. I had a really fun time with that. I like challenges like that, where you know you have to step outside your comfort zone a little bit and just do something that's for a challenge, because that really, I don't know, for me at least, it makes me more creative. I don't know if that's just me or if that's kind of a normal thing, but like when I have situations like that where I'm like, oh, I need to make X, Y, and Z card for this hop or this, you know, challenge or whatever, I tend to get like way more creative than I would if I was just like, oh, I just have to make a video. When it's like, you need to make this background or your theme is this. It just motivates me differently. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right, I'm digging that. So I want to do, I think this is turning out kind of cool. All right, so I already did that color. Let's do, that's the darkest, AG5. We're in the home stretch of this winter scene. once we get the trees done, we just have to figure out like the hills, and then we'll be pretty much done. I do need to try harder to make sure I'm still flicking, because I think that's part of why I'm having a hard time blending these, is because I'm not leaving that feathered motion as much. See, like over here it was kind of more like solid lines, and that makes it hardy. It makes it harder to get a smooth blend. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Yeah. You live and you learn, right? Yeah. Partly because you follow through with it, others look and say, oh, that would be cool, and then do nothing. Aw. I do have a good time making these crazy cards with you guys. It's kind of nuts, the stuff that we end up trying. Like, I don't know, a lot of it I really never would have thought of by myself. So it's so fun to have you guys along for the crafty journey, because I'm totally doing stuff that I never would have done otherwise, which is awesome. Alright, my blending's getting a little blech. I want to be careful because I don't want it to start bleeding, but I am kind of adding a lot of ink. Alright, that should be good. I think I'm happy with that. So let's figure out this ground situation. All right, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with that true blue, so the TB1. I've got like a million markers on my desk, so let me sift through and find the ones I'm looking for. TB1. All right, Heidi. I think what I'm going to do is follow this line here. So that's my hill, right? I'm going to go ahead and color him because I want it to be icy. So that's that hill. Okay. And I'm not going to be neat. I'm just going to kind of be sloppy and let the chips fall where they may. Okay. Because no winter icy whatever background is like perfectly smooth, right? Okay. So then what I was thinking is, in order to kind of pick up the shadows, what if I try doing like this blue-gray color, kind of like in the hill, at the top of the hill here? Because that should, once I blend it out, it should kind of signify that there is a hill there. Gosh, I hope this works. All right. And then we've got this one here. Like that. So most of the background is going to be this blue color, right? Oh, I'm getting nervous, you guys. I've never really been like super confident about trying to do whole backgrounds like this. It makes me super nervous. All right, there's that. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more of this blue-gray. Okay, and then I'm going to add the same up here. Okay, the blue-gray. Okay, and then over here we're going to do blue as well. So there's the line there. I hope this turns out, you guys. Okay, and then more of the blue-gray here. Okay, and then right, I'm going to kind of stop the ground, like the icy ground, like right here. And then we're going to have to figure out something for, this is the skyline. We're going to have to figure out something for the sky. I don't know what we're going to do about the sky, but that's the horizon. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, what can I do? Let's try BGR2. So this is going to be that blue-gray. And I'm just going to add like the faintest. And it doesn't even have to be like the entire thing. Just kind of like to accent the, hubby's almost home, we work late. Oh, have fun, Dawn. Enjoy his company. Hopefully I'll have a finished card to show you at some point. Yes, for sure. All right, let's go back in with that blue-gray. And I'm just going to color right over top of the BGR2 that I just used to blur that line. Like, I don't want it to be crazy dark. So I'm just going over that to kind of give it a blurred look. Oh, a pink sky. That could be cool. All right, digging it. And then I'm going to go back over with the TB1 just to kind of make it look a little more icy. Yeah, I think this is turning out pretty cool. You guys let me know what you think. Is this totally weird or is this cool? Does this work? Does it look like hills? Did I totally butcher it? Woo! Okay, I think that that works. Now I need to give him some shadows under his little feeties. Yay! Okay, cool. I'm getting excited. All right, so I think I'm gonna go in with just a hint of the TB2. I don't want to get too brave here, you guys. It's a little dark, but I think if I just do like really, and I'm gonna blend these out with either the blender or either the, I don't know yet which one, the blender or the Lord have mercy, the blender or the TB1 again. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, but this will give it even more texture, I think. I hope. Hopefully I didn't just ruin our hard work. So let's go over it with the TB1 first to kind of blend out those areas. And then I'll go over the whole thing with the blender. And I think that that should help. But anyway, I kind of wanted to just make it look a little more textured because, like, you know, if he'd been walking around in the snow or like animals, and I don't know, the snow is never like icy weather or whatever. It's never like actually perfect. You can always see those mirror or, you know, like minor imperfections, like those tiny little flaws in the icy stuff. And I think it'll just add, I think that adds a little more depth to it, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys feel free to tell me that I ruined it. All right, so now that that's done, I'm just going to go right over top of those same areas with the blender pen. Hopefully it comes together. I hear the collective breath holding. Did I ruin it? I hope not. I don't know. Maybe I ruined it. Oh, well. Maybe once I add the sky, it won't look so weird. All right, so you said like a pink sky. Maybe, let's see. What have I done before? I've kind of done like, maybe if I do kind of like an orangey something at the, I didn't ruin it, you don't think so? Like an orangey sort of color down at the bottom. I'm thinking maybe like FS1 even might be cool. Let's try it. So I'm gonna start with like an orangey sort of color down at the bottom, but it's like a very light orange. And the reason that I'm going with that is so that it kind of looks like a sunset, and then I can pull in some like pink kinds of colors. No, it's still looking great. Okay. All right, so that was FS1. Now we can use maybe PP3. Let's see. We'll try it. And I want to be careful not to get too liberal so that my mixing colors now, I don't want them to like bleed into my other colors. Okay, and then maybe like a purple at the top, kind of like a purpley color. And then I can kind of blend it all together so it'll be sort of like a little sunset. But I need a fairly light purple for that. So, or actually maybe even like a pinky purple, which I think PV2 would probably be pretty good for that. Let's see. PV3, PV2. Yeah. Okay. Oops, I got a little on my tree. All right, so this guy is popping. Oh my gosh. All right, let me go in. What would be a lighter color that I could blend these together with without being too loud and crazy? So I used, okay, PP3, maybe like FS3 or BO1 maybe. Let's try that. Really sets the scene. Yay! That's what I want to hear. All right, now I don't want to go too crazy up here near the tape because it will bleed through, and I don't want that because I don't want it bleeding all over my sky, or my fall scene, I should say. All right, so that was a good one. So BO1 was great, and then I need kind of like an in-between color where I can mix that PV2 and the PP3, and I'm thinking I might use just PP1. Yeah. Because I still want it to look a little streaky, because you know, sunsets often are sort of streaky. Cool. And then I actually think I'm going to go in with my gel pen like right there along the skyline and just add in kind of like just a hint of white there so that it makes it pop a little bit, the difference between the ground and the sky. I might add a little more later, but I'm not sure. All right, moment of truth. We might add a little bit more as far as details go later. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to see what it looks like. And here's to hoping I didn't bleed all over everything. You guys! Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Okay? Crazy. This is so cool. I can't even. Like, this is really cool. I'm so excited. Ah, I can't believe it. It's turning out so cool. It's like cooler than I even thought. I am so, so excited. Okay, so I do think I've been on for like over 2 hours. Like, yeah, over 2 hours. So I think I'll call it a night for now. I don't know if I'll finish this before the live on Wednesday and then just have it ready to show you guys, or if I will wait and finish it then. I'm not sure. But I'm so excited. Thank you guys for all your inspiration and your help and your encouragement. I can't wait to show you guys the finished card, and I hope you love it. All right, so I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. Oh, thanks, Heidi. I can't wait for it to be finished now. Part of me wants to just like stay on, but I can't do that. I have other things to do. All right, so I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. Love you to pieces. Mwah. I'll see you later. Bye.